It's Adam's Radio Hour, starring
Adam Sartain and friends. There we go. And here we are with another episode of Adam's Radio Hour. Yeah.
Adam Sartain, Malinda Logan, and Matt Weiss.
The great Matt Weiss.
Star Trek Cello Guy.
Star Trek Cello Guy.
With the Godzilla shirt. Okay.
Loving it.
Righty.
All right. So last week's one, I didn't want to publish because there was too many issues with it. The sound wasn't that very good. Yeah, because I was in my car, and then you were at we were hearing the lady over the intercom all the time.
My sound was perfect.
Your sound was fine. Plus, we were talking about boring medical stuff nobody wants to hear about.
And also the probably shouldn't have been complaining about things with for
your talent thing.
There's an update on that, by the way. So
I wanted to hear.
All right, let's hear it. So it's all better now, right?
So explain what it is, because folks.
So because no one listening knows the story now. So right. I am or was the manager for a fella named Benny Clark, who is a piano player. He has played with. I haven't been his manager this whole time. I've been his manager since April of this year. But back in the day, he has played over his career. He's played with Elvis. He's performed with James Brown, Otis Blackwell, Lloyd Price, lots and lots of big names. He was like an instrumental part of Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg's careers. Basically, he signed them to their first label. And so up until a few weeks ago, he's been homeless, living out of his car because his wife passed away. And without that without the two Social Security income, he couldn't afford his place. And, him and his daughter was living with him. His daughter is developmentally disabled.
I know that part.
So she's been trying to get disability, but it's very hard when you don't have an address. They are in a place. They have an address now. They're in Lancaster. For at least 3 months, with the option to stay longer.
Wow, that's worked out.
Yeah, their plan is to try and find a better, closer to LA place within 3 months. But if they don't, they can stay there for a while longer. So, all that said, he wanted to get out there. He wants to write a book, and he doesn't know anything of the technology of the day, or so he asked me to help as his manager and negotiate things.
All right.
He wanted to. He got in contact with a gentleman named Michael Presley, who claims to be the son of Elvis Presley.
That's the last name.
I will not say whether or not this is true. I don't know. He claims to have a paternity test that proves that Elvis is his father. Did
you verify his sideburns?
He did change his name to Presley. I will say his birth given name was not Presley, but
it was his mom's name.
His mom was never married to Elvis, right. But yeah.
Of course, Elvis's real name was Edwin Smithers.
Right. So.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting fun fact. Okay.
The more you know. But
I'm lying.
But regardless of this,
I think his real name was Elvis Presley, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, you're lying.
I am not an Elvis expert.
No, I won't Google it. But continue.
Neither confirm nor deny whether. But what I can.
We'll need somebody to Google it for us. Is there anybody
Michael
on the
Presley
set that
has
knows
started,
how to use Google?
Yeah. What I can confirm is that Michael Presley has started a concert tour called the Reflections Tour, talking about Elvis, his dad, and
Legend.
he wanted Benny to come on the tour with him and tell stories about Benny's time with Elvis and play. Benny and I think Otis Blackwell had collaborated on 3 songs that they were going to present to Elvis to be Elvis songs, because Elvis and Otis Blackwell had a history of Otis would write songs for Elvis. And
Did he write Wise Men Say
I believe so, yeah.
Only Fools Rush?
Rushing. That's right. Thank you very much. But they had written
Falling
these
in
songs,
love.
and they were about to
with-
go see Elvis when they heard that Elvis had passed away. So these are 3 songs that Elvis had never sung, but they were meant for Elvis. And Benny was gonna play these with Michael singing them.
Okay.
So fast forward to last Monday or whatever, we get the flight information. It's with
Well, today is Monday.
Last Monday.
Or the
right
previous.
last week.
Yeah, because
Fast
they were
forward to last
supposed
week.
to fly on that Thursday.
Benny has had health issues with his heart and with blood clots in his feet. So the doctor was like, you can't fly right now, and especially if you're on a plane that does not have seats that recline. And we were booked for Frontier Airlines. So we did not end up going. The concert was in New Jersey. We did not end up going, but I had the brilliant idea of, hey, if you can't be there, why don't you just zoom in? Because he was going to tell the stories on Zoom, and you can broadcast that. So they did that, and it worked out very well. And so they're planning the next concert, and now Benny gets to decide his accommodations and like the travel. So
Can they plan it in LA, like so he doesn't have to fly, or
there are some concerts planned for the LA area, or at least California.
Better yet, could they do it this weekend in LA? Because I'm going to be
No.
there. I'm flying into LA on Thursday.
There's nothing that soon. But that's good. We didn't burn any bridges. We made nice, and it all worked out in the end. The promoter had to eat the cost of the airline tickets because you can't refund those.
One way or both ways.
It is what it is. And through the experience, I realized I am not cut out to be a musician's manager. So, or a manager at all. Like, you got to be.
You should talk to Malinda. I bet she could do it.
You got to lay down the law.
Yeah.
And I'm too much of a pushover. I'm too much of a, I'm too much of a nice guy.
You gotta find your inner shark.
I looked, and it's a baby seal.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta street fight with them.
I think part of it, yes, I feel that I completely understand. This is the thing. I'm a trained and experienced fundraiser, so I'm constantly in a position to ask for things, ask for money. I'm also in a position to tell stories and connect people to causes. And I think that's sort of the driver of how you just have to be. Like, what is, one is, what's the value of Benny? What's your value? And like the fact that, you're bringing these two, I don't know about what Michael Presley, I don't know about him, but you're bringing Benny.
Like, Benny did the connection on his own. All I did was try and fail to negotiate for better things for him.
Like, in order for that to happen, though, that's where you come in.
Right.
So in essence, you are bringing them together. They might have already known each other, but in order for it to get solidified, you're driving that. You're there to sort of be that bridge. And so I think the thing is, if you lean on the fact that this is for Benny, like this is going to produce like one of the largest concerts about whatever, and like it's going to help him stay in his home for 3 months or whatever you want to say. Like you have to just lean on that
That'd
as
be a selling
opposed to
point.
like giving in to what the promoter wants.
Yeah.
Is
That said,
Go ahead.
there is a GoFundMe out right now to help Benny Clark. So if you hear this message, just search Benny Clark in GoFundMe, and you'll find the
good.
because they
Link
do
in the
need
description.
with their basic expenses while they're
I see
getting
what's in your
their
hand,
feet
Matt.
under them. But
Gotcha.
so I will no longer.
Oh, I thought. Oops, I shouldn't do that because I supposedly teleported it to Malinda.
And then I
Last
guess
I
show.
teleported it
send it
back, but
to
we
me.
just didn't
Yeah.
Oh,
record it.
right. You FedExed it back to me
Yeah,
in between
yeah.
episodes.
So
So,
now you have to sell it like a peanut salesman at a baseball park. Back scratcher, back scratcher.
Back scratcher /
so
riding
you
crop
decided.
/
So,
whatever.
Adam, how did you decide? How did you basically tell them that you couldn't do it anymore?
It was like after I was chewed out by Michael for telling him that Benny couldn't beat Go.
Michael Presley.
It was his health. It wasn't like
It was
he
his
was
health,
It
yeah.
was an act of God.
temperamental.
But he was like, "Why didn't you tell us this sooner?" And I was like, "You didn't tell us what airline we were flying until 2 days ago." So,
Right, right. And at the end of the day, like he should recognize this man is what, is in his 60s, 70s,
and
whatever,
at the end,
I think he's in his 80s. I
he did
thought.
recognize.
in his 80s.
He did. Yeah, he's 83.
Like, come on,
You know,
really?
he's not some 20-year-old
Not
that can
some spring
whatever.
chicken. However,
Yeah.
I'll have you know. I think I
I hear
said
what you're
this.
saying though, as far as feeling like you got chewed out by Michael. I think if you if you really are if you really get affected by different energies, like I completely understand like this isn't for me. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm ready to step away,
Also,
from all
I
these
I've
relationships.
I've been wanting to step away from it for a while anyway. This was just a good
Mhm.
excuse. It's just
Yeah.
one of those things that like I won't call it a waste of my time because I really love
Right.
Benny. He's an awesome guy. It's worth but for me, it's not what it's not the thing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah, and you don't have a
Unless
passion or pull enough
you could
it's
have
to
not
tied in
my
a Santa
it's not my
Claus
thing. Yeah.
thing to it. If somehow Santa could come and
that's a
promise
reach.
everybody get good
That's a reach.
Christmas
Right.
gifts,
That's
That's
right.
a reach.
that could have worked.
Either Benny gets top billing on coal in all your stockings.
So Elvis Presley's real name is Elvis Aaron Presley.
Elvis Aaron.
So it's real.
That's his real name, yes. There we go.
So he was
Elvis
born to
Aaron
be
Presley.
what he became.
The man who would be king. A king of rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
And then I always get the two
But you
mixed.
can call him
So
Teddy Bear.
Priscilla was the wife, and Lisa Marie was the daughter, right?
Oh, I didn't Google all that. Priscilla. Let me see something.
Because Priscilla's still alive.
Yeah, she was the wife.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Lisa Marie passed away.
And
Oh, the
Sad.
daughter
so
passed
Priscilla's
away?
still around. Hold on.
Was Priscilla's
Yeah, it
the daughter?
doesn't say
Oh,
she died, so she's still around.
Mm.
Yeah, Priscilla's still around because she just did Jimmy Kimmel, I would say.
Oh, did she?
Okay.
One of those talk
I don't
shows.
really know.
It might have been Colbert. But
Yes,
Lisa
he is.
Marie.
I think Colbert is off, right?
No?
He's winding down.
Oh, it's
He
2026.
still has
Yeah.
his contract they just didn't renew his contract.
Right.
Okay.
But he's still under contract.
After that, they're going to do an AI generated Johnny Carson.
And this is true.
How do you guys feel
Now,
about
but they
calling?
just couldn't do AI Ed.
How do you guys feel about them calling calling AI actors?
I don't like it. It's
Yeah,
What's this?
agreed. Agreed.
So AR actors are now called actors?
Well, they're trying to, like the people
trying
who
to.
are behind AI are just like
There's
they're
there's
actors. It's like,
Right.
no,
one
you're not
act,
human. You're not an
there's
actor.
there's one AI actress that's being like all the major agencies are looking to represent
It's insane.
this, yeah, which is crazy.
Well,
Like
yeah.
I can't get a voiceover agent, but this freaking
But
AI thing can get an agent. Come on.
when all it's doing is stealing from the
The
humans
humans. Yeah.
that
Exactly.
you
And
know,
we haven't even
Yeah.
proven it can act.
right,
Look.
right.
At least have the AI do some sides. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have them send an
Make
audition.
them make them do a conversational read.
Yeah.
Just do it
Give them
like
some
your
adjustments.
best
Oh,
friend
well,
is in the
let's get
room.
who's
I
this AI?
did.
Let's get that AI on our show, and we'll rake he or she over the coals
There we go.
to
Yeah.
see if they really have a soul or
Exactly.
not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think I
So I will
do.
have to say that I'm
So,
starting to have
in
some
a
pretty good
way.
conversations with Grok. So
Have you
Who's
asked
that?
Doc if he has a soul?
I have actually, and I got a very interesting answer. Um, Grok is like Chat GPT, but it's the one on Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Twitter's AI.
I use it like every day. I
What
use
are
it
you
way more
talking?
than
What
Google
do you?
now.
Don't fall in love with it though.
No, I don't fall in love,
Okay. What do you?
but
What do you guys?
I mean, I have lots of
What do you
different
guys?
conversations.
What are you in
So
this like digital whatever talk
There
about?
was going to be a reality show of uh guy. It would be like real human guys with AI
girls,
robots, like a dating type show.
of
Alright.
course,
And
anything.
I was actually up for it.
See, I'm waiting for the day. There's already a lot of completely AI produced YouTube videos that gets like thousands of views. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for AI, YouTube to create AI videos, and then all the views are actually other AIs watching it.
Watching.
So there's no humans in between. Yeah,
And the human race thus becomes obsolete.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Now, if we
yeah,
do
it's a
have
bit
AI
crazy.
doing all the work, then at least have us real people have universal basic income, because then
Yeah,
we, if there's no jobs, what the heck? How the heck are we all gonna live? You
I
know?
know
We're gonna get
exactly.
bored. So we'll just have to play
Yeah,
golf all day.
that's what video games or virtual golf.
Golf? I've played golf. I mean, I've played golf. I've golfed. I mean,
Speaking of
I'm gonna
that,
be honest.
so
It's
okay, is there a driving range anywhere near Venice Beach or
I don't
anywhere
know about
around there?
Venice Beach, but there's Top Golf.
Where's that?
I know there's one in near Montebello, I want to say.
Where's that?
On the way to Pico Rivera to the studio.
Oh, well, that's way out in the
Yeah,
boonies.
I don't know, but I don't know. I only know that because I pass by it
Hmm.
on the way to the studio. But I'm sure there's other Top Golfs. I don't know where. A quick Google search will.
the most convenient golf course near Venice Beach is Penmar Golf Course, a 9-hole public course located just
Oh,
a few miles away from in Mar Vista, California. Other options include the Westchester Golf Course, an 18-hole public course approximately 3.5 miles away, the nearby Rancho Park Golf Course, which offers both an 18-hole and a 3-par 9-hole, though these are not as
hmm.
close as Penmar.
Are
But I'm
any
sure they
so
have a
like
drive.
what about like driving ranges? You
Like
know,
driving range
like where you
in
just go and
Central.
you just go and hit balls, off a mat.
And you said Hermosa Beach, where?
Venice
Venice
Beach.
Beach.
Venice.
Anywhere around there.
Top Golf, El Segundo.
El
Oh, there is a
Segundo.
Top Golf in El
El
Segundo.
Segundo. Okay, that's probably the one then. I might have to check. I might have
There's
to do that.
yeah.
Penmar,
There's Venice Golf,
Westchester.
and then Rancho Park Golf Course and Driving Range
In Marina
in
del
LA.
Rey. Westchester.
Wired Golf Club.
All right, I'll have to look it up. This is super last minute. I just decided to fly out there today.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the occasion?
The occasion is I haven't been in LA for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
What do you
And it
do?
also just
What do you
started
do
raining
here?
in Seattle.
Oh, the rainy
So
season has
it
started.
just hit the Seattle blah. And well, I just survived a killer weekend because my orchestra played 2 concerts, and then I played at church on Sunday, and then I sang at a recital on Sunday.
Well, lucky
Whatever.
you get to perform all the
That's
over the place.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Now I'm kind of burned out,
You
but now I'm like,
create
you know what? I want to get out of town.
talent.
I won't say
When
I'm
you
completely burned out, but I'm a little burned out because this weekend was LA Comic Con.
Right. I would
hmm.
have gone if it weren't for my orchestra concert this weekend. I would have done it Comic-Con.
We had a Space Command panel,
I know.
and we actually had a booth at LA Comic Con.
Ooh.
They're only $12.50.
1,250
Yeah, for a 10 by no $12 and
for how many days?
all 3 days.
Well, like the table that I got in Star Trek Las Vegas only cost me $750.
Oh, that's not bad.
Except I bought 2 tables, so that's $1,500.
Right.
So, and that
But
was for 5 days.
that was for like 5 days. Yeah, at
But
least
that was
5.
a table. It wasn't an actual
It had to
booth,
have been more. It felt like more than 5 days.
wasn't it? I thought it was 5 days, wasn't it? Maybe 6. Anyway.
Because we set up on Tuesday, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. It's been so long. Everything's a blur.
What time are you coming in on Thursday?
I'm flying in like I arrive at 11 a.m.
On Thursday morning?
Yeah,
Are you gonna go to the table?
I might. Are you going there
Yeah.
in person?
I think I'm gonna go Thursday. I think I'm gonna bring a friend of mine to get her
You know
into
what? Maybe that's what I should do Thursday night is go to the table.
There you go.
You know what? I should.
Yeah, see
You know
everybody
what?
there.
Now
I
we
will.
could make a day of it and hit the driving range ahead of that.
You guys go ahead. I have work that day.
Yeah,
I'll
I know.
be at
You
the
said
table, but
didn't Melinda? You say you had clubs?
I do have clubs. I also am very active right now. I'm job hunting, and I know I got an audition today that's due on Thursday.
Oh, sweet.
Another one I have to do right after this, and an interview tomorrow, and then like I just have
Too much. All right,
yeah
but
a
let's
lot
go to
of
the table. I think going to the table is a good thing. Is it
Yeah.
still at that same Denny's?
yes.
Okay, then that's what I'll do.
My question about the clubs is, do they have tiny nubs so your arms aren't always flying off the backswing? Because
What?
the next we'll get into that Sailor Moon because that cartoon has got the boom, and then maybe it's to make me think the wrong thing. No, okay.
What in the hell are you talking
It's
about?
lyrics
Man?
from the. It's lyrics from last. It's called Last Week from gosh, what is it called? The hold on.
I have no idea. It's okay. What band is this? Like Talking Heads or something like this?
Maybe it's not.
Back when there were bands before everything was AI generated.
1 week. Sorry, 1 week. It's Bare Naked Ladies.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Laughed in the eyes instead of crazy. You know, the one with the chicken in China, the Chinese chicken. Grab a drumstick with your brain stop sticking. Watching X Files with her legs. Yeah, there's one of the lyrics is, the get a set of clubs with tiny nubs so my arms aren't always flying off the backswing.
Of course, now that I'm carless, I'm gonna have to either have Mickey drive me there or do an Uber.
Yep.
But we could be efficient and have him start with me and then pick you up and then swing by and pick up Malinda. We can all end up in the same car.
That could be
That would
good.
save money.
Indeed.
We'll figure it out.
Well, I get off at 4 on that day, so, and I'm training.
You sure it's Bare Naked Ladies? I don't see it.
Bare Naked.
Oh, here it is. The lyric: going to get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny nubs. There it is.
Yes. And now
you're talking about golf clubs, and some of the lyrics describe the areas that for better
what
golf
are tiny nubs? Clubs with tiny nubs. What the
they're
hell
less
does that
prone
mean?
to flying off the backs. Well, obviously, I'm not that proficient in golf that I have no clue what that even
Tiny
is.
nubs? Unless it was just something that rhymed with clubs.
No,
I love how Malinda is too
describing it.
young to get the lyrics, and Matt is too old to get the song, and I'm right there. Like, everyone my age is probably freaking out right now. Yes, that song. And you guys are like,
confused.
All right. So I've been hanging out at this, as you know, I've been hanging out at this karaoke bar that I really like.
All of our high school.
And you know what song I sang? I mean, it was Saturday night, so there was a lot of people singing a bunch of pop songs that I either didn't particularly know or I didn't particularly like. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sing a massive oldie. And you know what I sang? Beauty school dropout. Why don't you go back to high school? Beauty school dropout.
We did the sing along at the Hollywood Bowl this year when John Travolta came. Yeah, he surprised everyone. Yeah, it was such a fun experience.
You know what kills me?
I'll say though, like the seats at Hollywood Bowl, I was very disappointed because they're extremely narrow, and it's like they're not the average size person. And so me and my friend, we were supposed to have 3 people. Her friend didn't come, and we barely fit both of us in 3 seats.
Wow!
Like it was
not. Are there benches?
Yeah, it's one long bench, and you just have your.
You know what sucks? I had a friend. You remember Elise, right? From Australia, who had this smoking condo in Hollywood Hills.
That was amazing.
That was literally a 5-minute walk from the Hollywood Bowl.
She ain't there anymore?
No, she moved in with her boyfriend downtown.
Oh.
And we were always like, we got to go to the Hollywood Bowl, but we never did. And now she doesn't live there anymore, so missed that opportunity.
Missed opportunity, man.
So.
And I've never been to the Hollywood Bowl either.
Because like what would happen is I would go shopping and I would walk from her apartment past the Hollywood Bowl all the way down to the main strip where there's a Target.
You'd walk?
Yeah. It was like a mile or something.
Yeah.
And then I would buy a bunch of groceries and then I would take a lift back to her apartment with all the groceries. So I'd walk by the Hollywood Bowl like all the time. And I'd see with the marquee and whatever was playing. I'm like, oh, we got to go to one of those.
And past all those hotels too.
Yeah.
You go to Ralph's?
I used to live down there.
Which grocery store were you going to?
The one that I went to?
I say.
Yeah.
I went to Target.
Oh, the Target. Okay.
Yeah, then that Target had a grocery section.
Yep.
In that shopping.
And they had my favorite kombucha.
Busters and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And there was actually coyotes in those hills. But Elise had that. Elise had that. The thing is, I would take her dog out for walks, her husky, and the coyotes would follow us.
You
But
could
I would
take him.
I'm like, yeah, try it, you guys. There's no way
Yeah.
you can take on me and this husky.
The
We'll
same
tear
You
you
and the
apart.
no Chihuahua.
So they kept their distance and they just watched us from a distance.
Yep.
But
Mm.
I suppose maybe they grabbed a squirrel or two every once in a while.
Yeah,
That's all that was
Rocky
up
gonna
there.
show him what.
Yeah. But they actually during the fires, one day she got evacuated.
Yeah, that area was
Yeah.
pretty close.
Yeah.
To getting...
And I think the hill that she was on actually did have a fire once. So actually she got evacuated twice because there's all that brush up there.
Yep.
So she
So.
recently moved out. If she was there.
Yeah, I think it's been.
It's been
Well,
one
it's been
week.
at least 6 months since she's lived there. When were the fires?
Like the
January.
first, second week in January.
Yeah, it was after that. Not too much after that. She moved out.
Yeah, so a few months ago then.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yep.
But still,
I know.
I used to live in Hollywood, like as I like to say, walking distance to the Oscars.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, what we would do, our favorite place, like we would go and eat lunch at the Roosevelt, the Hotel Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Right down there. There's that little cafe. I forget what it's called. Right there, and connected to it.
Okay.
And we had our own little spot at the bar that we liked.
Oh, that's nice.
I liked Musso and Frank's.
So many memories.
That's
and they're just gone like a puff of smoke.
Yep. Musso and Frank's been there since, for over 100 years now.
Okay.
That's a nice.
Of course, that was the first time I went to the Space Command red carpet event right there at the Chinese Theater.
Yep.
That's where I first met Nate.
Oh.
Did I tell you that story?
No.
Nathaniel Freeman.
Yes.
Who we're trying to get on this show, if we can figure it out schedule wise. So
someday.
I like.
He said he was good for Sundays.
Oh, we could do Sundays?
No. I said someday.
Oh, someday.
Oh, someday.
Well, anyways, Space Command had a red carpet event at the Chinese Theater, and a bunch of people
premiered Space Command Redemption, the first 2 hours of the season.
Right. And anyhow, I was just like wearing my Birkenstocks as usual.
As you do.
And my shorts and a t-shirt. And I was like, I should dress up. So at the bottom of the stairs, at the bottom of the escalator, somehow I'd already changed in my white pants, but I still had my Birks on. So I was changing into these fancy shoes I had, which were really cool looking. And just like practically like some bum just sitting on the concrete, switching my shoes. And Nate walked by and he goes, "Nice shoes, dude." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." And then he walked up the escalator, and then I went up, and then in the theater I was like, "Oh, hey." and that's how we met.
Wow.
Yeah. Later became friends.
But did you guys know you were going to see Space?
He didn't know who I was. I didn't know who he was. Neither of us knew that we were actually going to the Space Command event. Because there's like several theaters there, and it's just whatever. So then it turned out that we had a mutual, more solid connection besides just running into each other at the bottom of the escalator.
There we go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Meanwhile, I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to arrange everything and get everything put in place, sweating
as we do
through my suit.
That's also the day that I met Jacob. Malinda, have you met Jacob? He's another Space Command actor.
Jacob Charlot.
Jacob Charlot. He's like a bodybuilder, built like a tank.
Was he at the 150th?
Yeah, he was there. Yep.
I think I might have.
And
is he the vet?
Yeah, he's a vet. Yep.
Yeah, then I met
Air
him.
Force.
Yeah.
Anyways, at the red carpet event, he had this really cool blue felt suit jacket. And I saw it from across the room. So I was like, I just walked over and I started stroking his jacket. Like, this is cool, man. And he was a total stranger, and so that's how we became friends. And then I started talking whatever, and soon we realized we both had been in the Air Force. And then like 10 minutes later, we were buddies. But so that's how that started.
Funny thing was, I was there the whole time, and we never met that day.
You and I, yeah.
We
And
didn't meet until
then now
way
me,
later.
Jacob, and Adam were like roommates in Vegas this year.
Yeah.
So
How did you two meet?
through Space Command.
I think it was on the set one day, like we were
Yeah.
shooting. Yeah.
It was inevitable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
It's,
ties to Space Command.
Yes.
Someday,
You know, okay,
well,
they're going
I'm
off
sure
on the
we'll all
tangents
meet
now.
again.
You know what? I
What?
tried to convince Mark and Elaine to create a role for me of like this evil alien.
An
So
alien.
on Zoom, I did this thing. How did it go? I was like, I did, it was like this. It was like, Admiral Kimmer, the Empire does not have infinite patience for such as you. We have but to flip a switch in your piddly little blue planet so much will just evaporate like so much mist or something like that. And they're like, well, Matt, that's really good, but we don't really have any evil aliens in the show.
True.
Wait, did you like set up a Zoom call just to pitch this idea to them?
Yeah, well, there was some other call some other reason why we were on the call.
Okay.
Because I was
Or at
trying
least
to get them
the
to write
evil
some
aliens
kind of
that
role
they
for
have
me.
don't talk. So
So I was like, I was just trying to show them, whatever different voices I could do. And
Yeah.
so
Oh my gosh.
anyways,
Well, nice try.
I know.
Kudos to you, A for effort.
Once you have a captive audience, just gotta like
Go with it.
get them
maybe.
while you can. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Mhm.
what role I would play on something like that. I think he kind of asked they asked me when I met with
Really?
them. I didn't really have a yeah.
Well, I
couldn't
mean,
really
they can literally create if they like you, they can literally create a character for you.
a character. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of what they were suggesting too. So
you should. Yeah,
Like
keep
Sarah
up with it.
Marafino. She had
Marafino. Yep.
she was one of the people that submitted for the worldwide talent search, and she actually submitted for the Kemmer role, the Captain
The starring
Kemmer
role.
role, the starring role, and she did so good that they were like, okay, we'll make you a captain. You'll be a different captain, but you're a captain."
Yeah.
oh nice.
She
So this
became
is the
Captain
love
Essex,
interest.
the love
Sarah
interest.
Marafino. She's a really tough girl, blonde with short hair. Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Which happens to be my type, but that's another that's another
Tough
mess.
blondes.
Not necessarily blonde, but like tough girl with the short pixie cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
But
Actually, she was on my show. She played
oh,
Agent X. It was mostly. It ended up being mostly a voiceover.
that's right. I think I remember seeing something.
Yep.
Well, there's
Yeah.
another premiere coming up.
Really?
Hopefully somewhere. It's hopefully going to be in between Christmas and New Year's. That's the plan, but it depends on finishing the post-production by then. So that'll be for Forgiveness. And I'm actually in that one. I don't have any lines, but I have several background scenes.
Yeah, I have some background scenes too. But you have to, folks, you
Are you
have
one
to
of the
look for me
monks?
without my glasses.
The pilgrimage or the pilgrims?
I was like in the back of that big, that day when we were on the big ship and they had a ton of people.
Yep.
It was super hot. I
I'm
was a
like,
background actor in
I don't
that.
know why I'm shaking my head. Like, yeah.
You weren't there, were you?
Wasn't there? I'm like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But I have another claim to fame for that scene. is that I'm the one who 3D printed all those different gold and silver and copper badges that everybody had on their uniforms.
Yeah. Oh well, that
Oh.
wasn't for forgiveness. That was for Great Solar War.
Oh, so I'm not in it then.
So then, yeah, no, you're not. So you're not in forgiveness then.
Yeah.
It would have been Great Solar War.
Mm.
Yep.
Also, our dear friend Andy is in a lot of stuff. Have you met Andy? I call her Andy. Everybody else calls her Andra.
Andra Lene.
I don't call her Andra because my ex-wife's name is Andrea, so it's too close. So I call her Andy.
There you go.
I should say my first ex-wife.
How
Now
many?
I got two ex-wives now.
Do you sucker for love?
A sucker for punishment.
Well, you keep trying. I don't know about punishment. But
Plus, my new girlfriend, she's like a firecracker. Oh boy! And the crazy thing, this describes our relationship perfectly. We were supposed to go on a road trip to Vegas, leaving tomorrow, and
Wait, from Seattle?
I already got 2 days vacation approved. And then I was gonna like take a training day while I was on the road and just listen to an audiobook as my training. Anyways, then she just got a new job, and then she decided she'd rather work rather than tell her job that she'd start in a week. So I'm like, well, I already got these vacation days, so you know what? I'm just gonna fly to Vegas then, or not to LA instead. So she's like, okay, fine.
I mean, it makes sense. Like you can't control when you get hired, right? And so if you need money, you need the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that great of a job. It's so. I mean, it was just.
But something she obviously needed, which is why she.
Thing is, like, okay, we've on October 1st, we will have known each other for 6 months, and in that amount of time, we've gotten together and broke up 3 times, maybe 4, depending on how you want to see things.
What are you, Putty in a lane?
Why are you breaking up so many times, or are you just like, we're moving too fast, let's slow down?
That, yeah, and like, okay, it's crazy because I was asking the universe that I wanted a really powerful woman, like somebody who just can totally stand up to my personality, you know. So I got exactly that. But then it turned out to be a double-edged sword because we get in these massive arguments, and then but neither of us would budge 1 inch.
Oh.
So I was like, well, I got what I asked for.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to learn how to communicate.
What you wish for.
I know.
Like, can you guys work on just that? It sounds like everything works except for.
Well, there's some other things that don't work. One of the things that she gets really mad at me about, and I'm already failing again, is that she hates it when I talk about personal stuff. She's way more private than I'm. I mean, I just like let it all out.
I'll send her this YouTube link.
So I won't, just don't anybody tell her that I said anything on the
show. A whole segment about this relationship. I get it. I actually dated someone who was a writer by trade, and he used to tell everybody his business. And so because I was connected and dating him, he would tell me, I'm like, sign up for this. And there's this movie, you guys may or may not be familiar with it. What's it called? Best Man. And where one of the lead actors, he's a writer, he writes a book based off of experiences that happened with him and his friends in college. So he basically tells all their stories, and he tells they actually tell how he ended up cheating with his best friend's girlfriend at the time, and he writes this all in a book.
He didn't change their names?
I don't remember, but like,
I would hope so.
I felt like my boyfriend at the time would do something like that. And I was like, what I'm telling you is not for the world, it's my business. Like,
yeah.
And then we had mutual friends, and my mutual friends would tell me what he told. Like, I'm like, I can't. So.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to keep things secret. I'm getting better. It's hard. It takes a lot of effort.
So. Yeah. I mean, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can keep a secret. I can hold my tongue. So I don't know for certain people, like why they can't. I get it because my mom is like that too. I'm like, Mom, she'll be like, "Oops, I told them this. I told them that." I'm like, oh my God, you chatterbox. I
Well,
appreciate that. I'm such a hot topic, but like, really, there's nothing else going on in your world.
Do you gotta?
so so there's a lot of changes going on right now.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys
there's a
know
lot of
there's no
vampires in
vampires there,
Redmond.
right? Because they bless the
Oh.
rains down in Africa.
Okay, do we need to now sing that song? Da 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 da.
Rain
Dun,
down.
dun, dun, dun.
That's all I know.
What rains in the Africa. Okay, now you got me on a new tangent. So my second ex-wife, Bev, we're still good friends. We still hang out a lot. My first ex-wife, I want nothing to do with. Luckily, she lives like 2 hours away from me, so I don't really have to. But Bev kind of irked me because she got tickets to see Toto live. And she didn't even tell me. And that's like one of the.
Why would she tell you? You're not together anymore.
No, this was when we were together. This was like 3 years ago.
Oh,
So she
yeah,
went to the
that's
show
the thing.
so she got to go and I didn't. And I was like, I would have really wanted to go to that one.
Who did
Who
she
did she
go with?
go with?
It's a friend of hers,
Oh,
like
well,
one
with
of her
the
girlfriends.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
It was a
and of
girls'
course they
night.
sang that song. And they sang a bunch of other big like songs. Some of this, they did the soundtrack for Dune, the
Did they?
movie. The entire movie, the soundtrack that Toto did. And apparently the lead singer has some kind of relationship to John Williams, like he's his nephew or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up again.
I didn't know.
Anyway,
Well,
now it's funny, you never hear that song at karaoke. I might have to work that one
What are
in.
your karaoke go-to songs?
Well, one of my goals right now is to not repeat myself. So every time I go, I sing a different song.
Yeah.
So like
that's
last
the opposite of
time
me.
I sang Beauty School Dropout for the first time. And then I like to sing Hopelessly Devoted to You, that another Grease song. And then I sang Brown Eyed Girl.
That's a good one.
That's a good upbeat one if it's a place that likes dancing.
Ah,
And I sang Country Roads. I have to take it down 2 steps because my voice isn't quite high enough to do it. So, but if I take it down a whole step, I can do it. And so on. What else? I sang Always on My Mind. Maybe I didn't hold you. That's Elvis song.
Yep.
And I was gonna sing Crazy the other night, but there was too many people in line, and I didn't want to wait another hour, so I left.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I try to do a lot of oldies.
Yeah. I always like to sing the same songs. If I can do multiples, I'll start with a Sinatra song. Either Fly Me to the Moon, Fly Me to the
To the
Moon,
moon
and let me play among
among
the
the
stars.
stars.
Or I'll do My Way or something like that. Regrets, I've had a few.
That's a good one.
But then I'll always end the night. My last or only will always be Louis
Wonderful
Armstrong.
World.
What a wonderful
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
Do you ever do
What a wonderful world.
Do you ever do that Sammy Davis Jr. song? Shoot, it's kind of like my
Shoot,
way.
I haven't heard
It's
that
the other one. It's called I gotta be me. I've got to be me.
I don't know
That
that
one?
one. No.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It sounds familiar. I probably know the song, but I've never sung it.
Yeah, that's a good one in that era, Sinatra
I
era.
usually, depending on which karaoke and who I'm with, I try to do like "To Serve with Love." I think did I
Oh,
share that
yeah.
with you guys on the first episode? That's my
Yeah,
favorite song.
and I showed you
So I'll
our
say
picture of
that.
of me and
Lou. Oh.
our guy.
Oh yeah, you and Sydney. You and Sydney
Yeah.
Poitier. Yeah. Um, that and then otherwise, like if it's upbeat, I'll sing Beyonce's Ring the Alarm and or what else will I sing?
You
Mariah
ever do
Carey, something Mariah Carey. She's my favorite
you ever
artist.
do
She's amazing.
Killing Me Softly, Roberta Flack?
With
No,
Lauryn
that's a good
Hill?
one.
No.
I heard he sang a good song.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Killing
No.
me softly.
With
I've
his
heard of it. I haven't
song.
sung it.
That'd be a good one. Oh dang, I want to hear you sing, baby.
Do you ever
How
do
good is your voice?
do you ever do the
Are you
girls
good?
the thing that all girls sing, which is the when he cheats, that one? And I do it
Oh,
like
Carrie
he
Underwood. I sing that.
cheats.
I sing that in my room in the
Yeah.
shower. I don't think I
Every
never.
karaoke someone sings that song.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Now that I think about it, yes,
Terribly and
every
drunkenly.
song.
All right, hold on there.
Hold up. Oh my gosh, maybe
Hold
I'll.
up, hold up.
Someone needs to
Maybe what we
go
should
in
do.
early and like take that song and do it well
Yeah.
before the
All right, are you guys free Saturday night?
this Saturday night? Maybe.
I don't know. That's Saturday. I
Check
have
your calendar
tennis,
here.
and it
The
just
4th?
depends on how I feel.
Because
I
we could
might
do.
be. Because
Let's do
Friday I have a
karaoke.
thing, but Saturday I might be good.
Okay, I have a thing.
Okay, Adam, me
Um,
and you for sure. Let's do karaoke together Saturday night.
Yes.
Melinda, Hope, can you please
what
come?
time? Well, what time?
We don't have to go super late. We could start it.
7 or 8.
There's that one place, the Golden Monkey, that
Yeah,
Mickey took us to that one
Brass
time.
Monkey.
Brass Monkey.
Yeah.
I think they
Oh, I've
started.
been there for Koreatown.
Yeah, I think they start at 8.
That's the one I've been to.
How?
That's the only one I've been to. I'll say it that way.
And if
The
we
only
get there early enough, we can get on the list.
Yep.
Like if we get there, we could try to get there at 7 even,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
and then we don't have to stay super late. Like Melinda, if you like, I know you like to go to bed early.
you do.
And I think I might have church the next day that I
Yeah,
got.
it opens at 6, so 7 is good.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
tennis ends at 5, so just
Oh, you're doing
yeah.
tennis that day too.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying. Like
see,
that's the
you
only
got
reason it's
time,
really.
take a shower, freshen
Tennis.
up, you know, put some breast spray on the vocal cords.
You know, moisten,
Yeah.
moisten,
Hot
moisten,
tea with lemon.
Oh, the
moisten,
motion.
moisten,
Yeah.
hydronate,
Okay, let's do it.
hydronate. Wait, hydrate.
Hydrogenate.
Moisture lotion.
You gotta
It's
hydrogenate.
too
You
late.
gotta
Look,
hydrate with the
my
moisture.
alarm went off 5 minutes ago. It's late.
Oh, are we done? Did we already talk for an hour?
Yeah, it's been.
And
Yeah. Yep. All right.
What I
Well,
need
we
to
should wrap
do
things up.
is we need to wrap things up.
okay.
And at some point, we should have a show where we actually have a script or something besides
I'm
just
waiting for
yakking.
Merchants of
This is the
Venice.
show. This is
Oh,
the
we can do
show.
that.
Waiting
Okay, I'll do Merchant of Venice.
for
Okay,
it.
wait. Senor Antonio, many a time and often, Novialto, you've rated me about my monies and my usances. Still, have I borne it with a patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all I've tried. You call me misbeliever, cutthroat, dog, and spit upon my Jewish scabbard, and offer use of that which is mine own, and so on.
Love it. Loves it.
Why, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Why, every pusillanimous creature that crawls on the earth or slinks through slimy seas has a brain. Back where I come from, we have universities, seats of great learning, where men go to become great thinkers.
Oh,
And when they
then.
return, they think deep thoughts, and with no
Oh,
more
how
brain.
deep are they?
But they have one thing you haven't got, a
Oh,
diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon thee the honorary degree of THD.
You will now address me as doctor.
Yes, it's
The
a doctor of
doctor.
thinkology.
Loves it.
Here we go.
All right,
The one thing I have memorized.
that's from the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I barely remember my name sometimes.
Yep. And with that,
We're gonna wrap it up.
we say good night.
Good night,
Good night,
dear
sweet.
friends.
Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well,
Yeah, it's time to go.
boy. Good night.
It saved that. You know, we'll sing that at karaoke on Saturday night.
Oh, good
That'd be
night.
fun.
sweet.
If
All right,
they have
then.
that song.
Good night.
Let's do it.
And then I'll do the bass part with the da 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 da.
And I'll be Bowser. Hold on.
Here we go. Oh,
Do you remember Shana Na?
yeah.
Remember he would go like this.
Yep.
Good night, sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we're
All right.
done. Wrap it up, folks.
Wrap it up.
That's all, folks.
Pranakasha production. Fantastic creations emerging spontaneously from the space of life.
For the benefit of all beings everywhere.
Needs more cello.